Having a stressful day is something that we want to avoid, but thankfully, we can ease our stress by watching our favorite BL shows. In this video, I'll be sharing with you those BL series that will give you good vibes and relieve you from your stress even just for a short period of time. If you also have your own favorite BL shows, feel free to share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of these BL shows might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on our list, Bad Buddy. If you think that this BL is the typical enemies to lovers story, then it's time to watch the journey of Pat and Pran being enemies in front of the world but friends in private. The charm of Pat will always get us with his smiles, and Pran's striking eyes will surely captivate our souls. The families of both main characters had a deep and raging rivalry, and these problems were later passed on to both Pat and Pran. For quite a long time, the two families tried to surpass each other on everything until both Pat and Pran grew tired and became friends. Because of deep hatred, Pat and Pran had to keep their secrets on their own, but their friendship will start to bloom into a secret romance. It's been quite a while since the last time I saw this BL, but it felt like it was yesterday when it started airing. How I wish that there would be a second season for this show, but it's quite unlikely given its ending. Number 2. My Love Mix-Up. This particular show is one of my favorite Japanese BLs due to having a light story and comedy genre. We are used to having dramatic opening and creative introduction of the characters, but I never thought that a love story would start just because of a misunderstanding on an eraser. Aoki has a crush on his girl seatmate, but everything crumbles for him when he borrows her eraser and sees the name of another boy. But to make this story even more chaotic, the particular boy sees him holding the eraser with his name on it, and thinks that Aoki has a crush on him. This BL is not a show with an overcomplicated story, but a simple one yet properly narrated on the storyline. Watching this series will surely put a smile on your face. Number 3. Hello Stranger. It was year 2020 when I first saw this series, and it was a different experience on telling a BL story. Although the setup was online, I could feel the chemistry between the main characters. Their chemistry made me want to finish the whole story, and I was glad that I did. When one of our main characters organizes an online quiz bee, the school's popular basketball player joins in and insults them. And that's only the beginning of their enemies to lovers story. It's actually not that quite different compared to others that have the same plot, but the setting was so refreshing for me. 2 years later, I think this BL still gives me good vibes whenever I want to watch this web series. Number 4. He's Coming to Me. It's kinda ironic to think that a story about a ghost would give us good vibes, but the comedy scenes are definitely a great balance on its plot. He's Coming to Me might have dramatic scenes from time to time, but the overall aura of it is actually calming. When one of our main characters mysteriously died, he spent the next 20 years on his grave waiting for someone in order to get reincarnated. But everything will change when he meets a boy who can talk and speak to him and reveals that he was killed. Other than the comedy scenes that this BL has, the other good thing about this one is their relationship. It's so pure that it gives me good vibes. Number 5. Semantic Error. When I first watched this BL, I never thought that I would love it so deeply. Semantic Error is one of the BLs that I would watch over and over again because I consider it as my comfort BL. The chemistry of the main characters is the edge of this show over the others, and it's also one of the things that gives me good vibes on this series. When one of our main characters removes the names of his group mates, Our main lead is on the trouble of losing his dream of studying abroad. Their contrast personality ignites a spark between the two and will develop something more than just a friendship. I can only wish that a second season would be developed so we could see more of our lovely duo. Number 6. Cherry Magic. Magic has always been fascinating to us unless it comes from the Scarlet Witch. This BL is one of my favorite fantasy themed BLs because of its unique plot and light story that give us good vibes. There's a saying that if a person still remains a virgin until its 30th birthday, he will gain a curse of reading people's minds with a touch. One of the main characters has its 30th birthday and suddenly gains a magic unknowingly. Due to his newfound power, he accidentally learns that one of his co-workers has a romantic feelings for him. Cherry Magic has a lot of hilarious moments, but it also has unique drama scenes between the main characters to show their deep feelings. For now, I'm still waiting for the Blu-ray and DVD release on November 9 of the movie version, which will feature the continuation of the story. Number 7. A man who defies the world of BL. If you just want to laugh continuously and to be relieved from stress, this is something you should consider watching. The season 1 was a roller coaster ride for our main character because of having to live in a BL world. The plot is simple and nothing should be taken seriously for the main character's action. When our main character realizes that he lives in a BL world, he decides to turn down any hot guy who would approach him. But in every corner of this world, there's no escape. The series might be short, but it will definitely give you reasons to laugh and smile. Number 8. Together the series. Even after 2 years, Together the series is still one of my comfort BLs, and watching this show brings back a lot of memories from the past. There's nothing groundbreaking about the plot of this BL, but the journey of the main characters until the end is still unforgettable. At least for me. When one of our main characters suddenly gets an admirer, he tries to beg our main lead to fake date with him in order to chase his admirer away, but their fake relationship turns into something real that has to do with their past. Together the series was my happy pill in 2020 and still is even in 2022. Number 9. Cutie Pie. Amidst the critics about this BL, it's still one of those shows that gives me good vibes for watching its episodes. The chemistry between the main characters is one of the best that I have seen for this year, although some scenes could have been better. Arranged marriage is something that we haven't heard regularly in a BL. Because of a misunderstanding, one of our main characters wants to call off their engagement, but the other one would want to win him over. The secrets about their personalities will definitely change their lives forever. I'm not a huge fan of Cutie Pie, but I still kind of enjoy this BL even with its shortcomings. Number 10. Mr. Unlucky has no choice but to kiss. We really don't like to become an unlucky one, but our main character in this BL is surely the luckiest unlucky man. The contrast of the personalities of the two main characters is one of the highlights on this BL, and I've enjoyed that quite a lot. The comedy and romantic scenes give me the good vibes I was expecting for this series, and I can say that it even exceeds that. Being an unlucky man since the day he was born, our main character will try his luck to reverse his situation by going with our main lead. But because of misunderstanding, our main character will be trapped in a relationship he did not expect. The last episodes might not be the best part of this series, but I'm pretty sure that you'll fall in love with our main characters. The quality of BL series for the past couple of years has been increasing continuously, but that would mean nothing if those don't give you good vibes at all. Whether it's a comedy, romance, fantasy, action, mystery, or supernatural themed BLs, it's always your choice which BL will satisfy you. Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.